For the kettlebell bottoms up carry, there are a few things you want to focus on. One is not loading too heavy too quickly. So for the bottoms up overhead carry, it's challenging because you're making sure that you can stabilize that kettlebell in a bottoms up position, which is already hard to begin with. Two, you want to be careful what kettlebell you choose. Obviously, some of you guys are going to be limited on options, but if you have a kettlebell with a super slick handle or a super thin handle, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to do the bottoms up kettlebell carry more efficiently, or well, at all. So whenever you do bottoms up kettlebell carry, you want to have the elbow slightly in front. You don't need to be directly at 90 degrees or anything. You can be down a little bit in front, but you don't want to be directly by your side. You don't want this kettlebell right by your shoulder whenever you're setting up. So kettlebell slightly away, elbow at a little bit of an angle. Whenever you're going into this carry too, you want to make sure that you are bottoms up carrying. Your core is braced. You don't want to immediately go into a rib cage flared position. So tuck in that pelvis under, bracing the core when the kettlebell is being held. If this is really challenging for you, you can always just do a kettlebell hold, a bottoms up kettlebell hold, and keep it there. You can even do it in a half kneeling position. So you're down on one knee holding. But if the carry is an option for you, then just make sure that when you're carrying, you're walking slow, controlled, straight line. A lot of people want to rock side to side. Their feet are going all over the place. I want you to think about getting a good, solid, slow, controlled march. Whenever you step, your toes are going straight in a line, and you're not rushing the walk. So bringing it up like so. Out in front, I'm nice and braced, and then I slowly engage the walk. When you do this, it doesn't need to be a super dramatic step, but I do want an intentional step. If you are just nonchalant walking, then the bracing and the kettlebell bottoms up position might become less efficient, or it might become more wobbly because your walk is just too rushed and it's not controlled at all. So controlled walk, brace posture, tucking that pelvis in, getting that kettlebell up into a solid position, and then rock with it.